The villain, known as Graviton, debuted for Marvel Comics in the Avengers number 158 from April of 1977, introduced as an enemy of the flagship team. Graviton was originally a man named Franklin Hall, who was a gravity researcher and physicist who worked for a private research facility in the Canadian Rockies. Hall was working on a teleportation beam, but a miscalculation caused his body to be fused with radioactive antimatter particles, giving him the ability to control the forces of gravity with his mind. He takes over the research facility he works at, attacking the other scientists there and even lifting the entire building into the sky. One of the scientists managed to send out a distress signal and the Avengers arrive. Graviton uses his power to floor vision and then causes a repulsion of gravity which makes the heroes fly back. Graviton is victorious in the first battle because he traps the Avengers under the building's rubble and debris. In the following issue, Black Panther and Thor arrive to save the rest of the Avengers. Graviton takes the research facility to New York, where he is using it along with the landmass surrounding it as some form of ship to attack New York City. He displays the Avengers for all the world to see, which is kind of disturbing. Black Panther manages to reach the team and save them, while the mighty Thor confronts Graviton. The heroes manage to trick Graviton into believing a fellow scientist he loves named Judy has fallen to her doom. In anger, he unleashes all his power, which is too much to control, and he encases himself within a rock ball. The Avengers catch it when it falls, and then hurl it into the river, 'cause you know, drowning. Graviton returns in the Marvel 2-in-1 Annual number 4 from 1979, where he is suffering from amnesia due to the fight with the Avengers and attempts to kidnap Judy. The Thing and Black Bolt arrive to save her, but his powers grow and he becomes a living black hole. His size increases, and the comic explains that he is now a pocket universe, with the gravity within it warping the space around him. In layman's terms, a walking nightmare, or a scientific marvel. Your pick. Graviton loses concentration though, and his body implodes, seemingly killing the villain. But the character would return and battle the likes of Thor, the West Coast Avengers, Spider-Man, and the Fantastic Four over the next several years. In the late 1990s, he would go up against the Thunderbolts and made several appearances throughout their series. Graviton would be fleshed out even further in these stories, believing himself to be a god with his immense power. After his last battle, he found himself in a micro-dimension where strange beings inhabiting it treated him like some sort of messiah, which of course went straight to his head. Graviton is a megalomaniac, driven entirely by his ego. He is obsessed with his own power and how he can make himself stronger. Time and time again, though, his defeat is usually the result of that same power, which he is unable to fully control. I was unaware of this character's existence until he was suggested to me by SR Striker on YouTube, but it's safe to assume that Graviton is one of the strongest villains in the Marvel Universe. His control over one of the Earth's mightiest forces make him a true challenge for any hero going up against him. Over the years, Graviton has been able to hold his own against the likes of Thor, Namor, Hercules, and even the Hulk. What do you guys think of Graviton? Make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to be notified of all future content. I will see you in the next one. Take care.